Coffee with Nikkie. In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? Please put ones in the chat and let me know if you can see me and hear me down below. I had some technical difficulties. My feed was showing twice. It was an echo. I had some things going on, so let me know if you can hear me and see me perfectly fine. Put ones in the chat really fast before I go in and check and see who's in the building. Okay, so we got ones. Okay. I was like, what is going on? Where is it coming from? I couldn't find it. So good thing I found it quickly and it didn't take me all day. So good morning. How's everybody doing? We've had rain all last night, and so it's washing away the snow. We had snow yesterday, kind of like snowed all day yesterday, and it was crazy, but the rain washed it all away, so we are good to go. We don't have to shovel today, which is great for me because, like I said, shoveling is not what I want to do, right? We're having two grown men. The shoveling thing, yeah, I'm over the shoveling thing. I'm over it. So I hope everybody had a great yesterday. I hope you had a productive yesterday. Today we are going to have an amazing day. Yesterday we had Miss Betty Rose on, and we're going to get a little bit more into that. And I hope that she gave you a little bit more insight into your taxes and keeping your books, and the importance of keeping everything organized. So with that being said, we will have her on a little more often. Maybe we haven't discussed it yet, but maybe once a month or something like that, just to help you guys along with what you have to do with your taxes and keeping up with your business, being on the up and up. So with all that being said, I am your host, Miss Nikkie. I am your host of Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. I'm also known as the Dean of Bubble Babes University. So how are you guys doing out there in TV land? Just kidding. Let me see. Hey, cousin. Cousin is the first one in the building. Y'all already know cousin. Cousin is the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on earth is in the building. Yes. And yes, good morning, Miss Betty Rose. We were just talking about you, girl. So yes, we're going to talk about some things. I'm going to discuss some things right now. And I am also going to speak with you afterwards, and we'll see what we got going on. She said, good morning. I'm so excited and truly blessed. Morning, Nikkie and Miss Latrice. Good morning. Good morning, LaRasha. Did I say it right? Good morning, LaRasha. She said, happy Wednesday. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building. She said, good morning, ladies. Betty Rose and Latrice. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, Melody. Melody said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, and yes. Good morning, Charismatic and Co. Good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. Trying to sneak in while I cannot hear that. Good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda said, good morning, family. I'm so blessed. Yes, and yes. Hey, sis. December's in the building. Good morning. Good morning, Michelle, girl. Long time no see. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year to you all. Shalom to you in your personal life and businesses. Yes. Good morning, Naomi. Naomi says, good morning. I'm awake, alive, and blessed. You got it right. I've been working on it, girl. I've been working on it. So how many hey sis, good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Good morning, Tracy. How many of you guys caught yesterday's live? Put a 1 in the chat. If you caught yesterday's live, put a 1 in the chat. Yesterday we were joined with Miss Betty Rose, who is a BBU tribe member, and she also does taxes and she helps with bookkeeping, and she has her own company called West Park Tax. I want to say Blue and I want to say West Coast Tax all the time. I want to say Blue Park Tax. I don't know why. But she has her own company and she offers services to entrepreneurs and to people who need to do their taxes and need a bookkeeper. So she offered her services yesterday. So let me know if you caught yesterday's live. Oh, Naomi, you missed it. You got to go back and catch the replay. It's BBITS. BBITS. That's what it is. I'm so happy to see the BCMC cohort members in here. Yes, 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 and yes. So am I. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So yesterday was eye-opening. To me, I absolutely loved, and I said this yesterday, when she came on, she actually gave you the information in bite-sized pieces. It didn't seem like the information went over anyone's head. It seemed like everybody was able to understand exactly what she was saying. And again, if this is something that you need, is this a service that you need, then you want to make sure that you connect with Betty Rose. She gave a lot of valuable tips. She gave a lot of valuable insight. And make sure that you guys are following her on West Park Tax. West Park Tax. West Park Tax. West Park Tax on Instagram. And you can also schedule a consultation with her as well. Miss Betty Rose, can you please put that link in the chat? If not, give it to cousin and cousin will do it. Let me see. I missed it, but I watched replay. Yes. Very valuable information. Very valuable information. It is time for us to start getting ready to do our taxes. And so for a lot of us, it's a stressful time. For a lot of us, it may not even be stressful, but it'll take a long time for you to do because you waited till the end of the year to get it all together. And if you're like me, that's exactly what I do. I wait till the end of the year. Why I do this every year? I say I'm going to do something different, or I'm going to do it every month, reconcile every month like she said to do. And I'll start and I don't finish. So this year, since this is the transformation year, the year of truth, as Cat Williams said, I am going to focus on getting everything done and doing it monthly, as opposed to trying and recording my stuff daily too, instead of trying to do it all at the end of the year, right? Because it does take me about 24 hours to get everything all together and printed out and organized and sent out to my person. So yeah, this year I'm going to be different, right? And I'm not just going to say it. I am going to do it. I'm gonna be about that action, right? So let me know. Anybody in here, anybody else in here waits till the end of the year to do their taxes? Put your hand up in the chat or say me. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Chantel said, Miss Betty Rose truly opened my eyes to how I've been lacking big time in that area. Yep. Yep. Just followed on IG. Yes, y'all make sure y'all follow her. And this is her link if you need to schedule a consultation. Thank you so much. Anybody else in here? Anybody else in here? Wait till the end of the year to get all their tax stuff together. So now you printing out all of your bank statements. You printing out all of your business credit card statements. You are trying to see, going into your. I had separated my my QuickBooks, so I was taking pictures of my receipts of things that I paid for with cash, or receipts that maybe it was like business lunches or things like that. all of that in the QuickBooks. Like it was a process. It was a process, and there's a lot of paper because I'm printing out all of this stuff, um, just so I can organize it all and put it all on a spreadsheet and send it out to my tax person. So yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. We be on a struggle bus, and I need to get off of that bus. I no longer want a seat on that bus. No longer. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Laura. I no longer want to see on that bus. So do you think that knowing that the information, if you caught yesterday, knowing the information that you got yesterday, do you think that it would be helpful if Betty Rose had maybe like an ebook or somewhere where she was answering most of the frequently asked questions, maybe helping you with deductions and things like that? Do you think that it would be something that would be helpful to you? So if you think that a booklet giving you information on, how to do your taxes, what you can do, profit and loss statements, all of that, do you think that that will be something that's valuable to you? Put me in the chat if you think that is something that will be valuable to you. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. Oh, today's the day. Patricia, let me know because I just let the day just go by. And I think it's today. And let me know. Let me know. Absolutely. That would be great. Me. Anybody else? Do you think that you could utilize a book, an ebook, with information about taxes, deductions, profit and loss, understanding that, and just in simple terms so that it's easy to understand and easy to implement? Let me know in the chat. Procedure starts at 2. Okay. Okay. I'm late. So my thing will probably be except if y'all get same day delivery out there, then it won't be late. It won't be late. Praying for Alejandro, Patricia. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Cousin, please, if you can, if you have time, please send Patricia a prayer. Alejandro's surgery is today. He can't eat till 12. He must be starving. Praying for Alejandro. Yes, everybody, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Because he's handsome and sexy now. That's what he said. That's what the people were saying. Like, not now, he not. We not saying sexy at 13. Not now. He's sleeping now. I let him stay up so he wouldn't feel like eating. He wouldn't feel not eating. Right. Um, everything's gonna be fine. I know it is. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything is going to be fine. So let me know if you get same day shipping out there where you at, Patricia. I know I don't. My shipping is a week out here for Amazon. I know he'll be okay, but it's hard to keep it together. I know. That's my firstborn. That is her baby. That is her baby. Her her little entrepreneur, his handsome self. He's a little star in the making. He's not in the making. He already a star. But the world is about to know that. The world is about to know that. God, we come before you. God, we come before you asking that you dispatch your angels to the surgery room as Alejandro goes through surgery. God, all hands of the doctors, nurses, and staff involved, total and complete healing. Amen. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I hope you all prayed with us and said, because when two or more are gathered, God is in the midst of it, right? And let me know if I said it right, because with Martin Nikki, I used to say it all the time, and she's like, you said it wrong. That is not how it goes. And usually I mess it up, but I think it's when two or more are gathered, he is in the midst of it. Somebody let me know if I'm right. Somebody let me know if I'm right. I think I am, but let me know. Let me know if I'm right. Total healing, y'all. Total healing for the baby. the little man, and he don't have a small business. He has a business. He's corporate. He's corporate. All right, y'all. So I hate that I'm limited to characters on the phone, but God. You want to come on and pray, cousin? You want to come on and lead the prayer? You are more than welcome to come on and lead the prayer if you'd like. That way you can say as many words as you want. Okay. Well, you can say it to her. You can say it to her. We don't need to hear it. You can say it to her. So I get it. All right, y'all. Okay, so everybody thinks you could utilize that service, right? So we got it. We got it. If you are registered for the roadmap party, please make sure that you check your emails, because in your emails is the Facebook link so that you can join the private group. There is, in the private group, there's the accountability. I put it off in the sections that you said that you needed help with accountability. And so there are, I think, 5 sections of accountability groups. And believe me, I want everybody to be serious about your accountability. I am reading the 12-week year, and I'm going back and going back and going back. And I think I'm going to be implementing a few things from the 12-week year in the accountability groups that I want you guys to meet up on Monday, to just not to talk, not to kiki, just to talk about what's going on, your progress, and that is it, right? And then I want to have, maybe, let me know your thoughts. I want to have like maybe a captain, not a captain, but somebody that's going to come back to me and say what's going on. And then we could talk about it and see where the group is going, and just to make sure everybody is on the up and up. And we're not doing not so much as monitoring, but just to make sure that everybody stays motivated, and just to make sure that everyone is 100% committed, right? Because if you're not committed to you, then you're not going to be committed to the group. But I wanted to do something like that. So let me know if y'all think that that is something that is going to be able to help you to stay accountable to what you say that you want to do. Let me know. Thank you, cousin. When the roadmap party? The roadmap party is Sunday the 21st. Wait, am I right? Is it Sunday the 21st? Yes, Sunday the 21st. Sunday the 21st. The roadmap party is Sunday the 21st. Sunday the 21st. If you are registered, please check your emails. Please check your emails. And also, everybody who registered is not in the Facebook group. You may want to get into the Facebook group, because the Facebook group is going to have some templates, some downloads, some information, some motivation, everything is going to be in the Facebook group. So make sure that you join the Facebook group. The chat is also available in the Facebook group as well. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So that is what we're doing. I'm also going to be giving you the way I'm going to lay out my roadmap, so that you guys can see it. There's going to be some questions. It's going to be a little different than what you're normally used to for a vision board. There's going to be maybe a question or two on there. It's going to be your words. It's going to be, the words that you are using for your motto for the year, or just the theme for the year. What else? There's going to be a lot of information. So just make sure that you check your emails, and make sure that we are not going into your spam folders. Make sure that we are not going into your spam folders. Okay, so roadmap party, accountability group, told you about that, and Betty Rose, and the taxes. Does anybody think that we need to have Betty Rose at least once a month on live? Let me know in the chat. She will be going live on her own page, so that you guys can ask her questions. She could give you some insight. She's going to be posting more on her page. But let me know if you think that if we should have her at least once a month on Coffee with Nikki. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Patricia said, yes, bring Betty Rose on. Hey. All right, monthly. Got it. We're gonna work that out. We're gonna work it out. So that way, if we do it monthly, it gives everybody a reminder. It's time to reconcile. It's time for you to start looking through your stuff and start organizing everything, and start budgeting and doing the things that you need to do. So that'll be perfect for at the end of the month or the beginning of the month, so you know that you can go ahead and do it. Things is a reminder, because again, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. You're not going to do it. It's easier to say you're going to do it next month. It's easier to say you're going to do it next week, and then it never happens. So we're going to make sure that we are reminding you, because 2024 is going to look a whole lot different for you guys. And remember, there were some things that she was saying maybe coming down the pipe, and you want to make sure that you are prepared for. So definitely monthly. Hey, Nateki. We thank you, Lord, that a successful surgery has already been done. As Jesus said, it is finished. Come on. We thank you for being the hands, eyes, and ears of the doctors and nurses as you operate through them. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you so much. Amen. Amen. Let me see. If her schedule allows, because we sure do, right? Let me tell you something. I'm putting everybody on my agenda. No, let me stop. But I take everybody, like, you got time, right? This is going to be available this time. You ready for that? You ready for this? I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I'm on Patricia right now because we got something to do, Patricia. We got something to do. We got something to do, and we need to get it moving. We need to get it moving. So let me see. So today we're going to be talking about not more or less. We're going to be talking about discipline, because this is what we're going to need moving forward, moving at any day. And we need this every single day. We need discipline in our lives every single day. Why? Because we need to make sure that we adhere to the things that we say that we want. And all of the things that we say that we want don't always feel good. All the things that we want is not always something that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to do it all the time. And so the discipline is going to help you move through it. Right? Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Say I'm with you in the chat. Say I'm with you in the chat. I wrote, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. That's what Jim Rohn says. And if you are in our community, if you're in the Bubble Babes community, all you got to do is go to Bubble Babes, BABEZ university.com, click community, sign up, get you an account. It's free. You can join. I put up a video from Jim Rohn so that you guys can, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jim Rohn, but Jim Rohn is dope. Y'all need to go and listen to that. But yeah, I put a little video in there. I think it's less than 5 minutes. You can listen to that while you're doing anything. Just to inspire you and motivate you. So discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's about making consistent efforts towards your goals, even when it's challenging. Even when it's challenging. And that is the part that we all struggle with, right? Because when it's challenging, this is when we are either going to step up or we're going to step down. So when your goals start to get challenging, what do you guys do? Do you drop off or do you continue on? Let me know in the chat. When your goals start to get challenging, do you drop off or you step up to the plate? Let me know if you step up to the plate and be like, challenge accepted. I'm on it. I'm on it. Or if it gets challenging, you like, oh, well, maybe it's not right for me to do. Maybe this is not where I want to go. I didn't think it was going to be this hard. Like, what do you do? Step up or step back? Let me know in the chat. Do you step up or step back? Let me know in the chat. We got to drop off. Okay. We're gonna get you together, Miss Laura. We got to get you together. I pushed through to accomplish them. Good job. Good job. Step up. Step up. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome. Step up. Come on. Come on. Drop off. Then sometimes start over. Okay. Okay. And a lot of us do that. Like we'll fall off and then we'll pick it back up and then we'll fall off again. And it kind of ends up becoming a pattern of how we approach our goals. And then it leaks into everything else that we do. And so we have to be mindful of the way we are creating these kind of patterns, because these things that we do every day are going to be those are going to be the habits that we create in everything that we do, right? Because what they say, the way you do anything is the way you do everything, right? And you may look at it like, no, that's not true, but it kind of is. It's not the way. It's the approach, right? It's the approach. So you may not handle it the same way. You may not even look at it the same way, but it's the approach, right? So we need to start really, paying attention to the habits that we are creating. So we got a lot of step ups in here. We got a lot of step ups. Let me see. Break it into smaller pieces to feel accomplished as each task is completed. That is dope, Nikkie. Good morning, Tori. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so Tori said, okay, I got you. I want to break that pattern. Yes. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you on the west side. All right, so yes, we need to definitely break this, break the pattern of us stepping down, right? We need to make sure that if something is challenging, that is something that we're going to step up to. Because if it's challenging, that means that we're growing, right? If it's challenging, that gives us an opportunity to figure out different ways for this thing to happen. It gives us an opportunity to learn. It gives us an opportunity to grow. And if we look at our challenges as such, we won't look at them as a bad thing. We won't look at them as something that is like a punishment or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because challenges are not punishments. Challenges gives you an opportunity to fix things a different way. It gives you a different insight. It gives you a different way to, maybe you'll find something out within this challenge. Maybe you'll find something out about yourself in this challenge. Maybe you didn't know that you were able to do something. Sometimes people say, well, not sometimes, but you heard the quote, you never knew how strong you were until you had to be. Because that strength, everything that you need is inside of you. Everything that you need is inside of you. It's just the fact, are you going to feed the thing that's going to help you, or you going to feed the thing that is going to hurt you? And so you have to look at it like that. So if you know that a challenge is going to arise and you step up, like, you know what, I'm going to step into it. I'm going to lean into it. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't, but it just feels like I should be leaning into this. If you do that instead of retreating, you're going to learn so much more about yourself. If you retreat, you're just going to stay in the same habit loop. You're going to stay, you're not going to grow. You're not going to expand your knowledge. You're not going to know anything differently. You're always going to stay comfortable in that zone, right? You're always going to be comfortable in that zone. And that is not what we want for 2024. If y'all with me, put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat if y'all with me. Ones in the chat if y'all with me. And I know that, just listening to everybody in the room, a lot of you guys say that the problem is that you have a problem with discipline, right? And I said, well, what's the problem that you have with discipline? Oh, I just need to do it. Do you hear how easy that sounds? The problem with discipline is, oh, I just need to do it. So if you just need to do it, then why don't you do it? Right? If you just need to do it, then why don't you do it? Right? And the thing about discipline is that it's so easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. Right? Jim Rohn says success is easy. Success is easy, but so is neglect. It's easy for you to neglect what you want to do. It's easy for you to neglect your, the things that you want to do. It's easy for you to overlook them and say, you know what, never mind. It's easy for you to do that. But it's also easy for you to do, it's easy for you to achieve those things too. Right? It's easy for you to say, okay, well, I know if I want to lose weight, I got to work out every day. So I know I got to give myself X amount of time, do it X amount of times a week, or eat this, do that. But that's easy to do, right? If you just go ahead and do it, even when you feel like it and when you don't. And it's also easy to say, well, I don't feel like it right now. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. Or I won't do it right now. I'll do something different. I'm too busy to do that thing. So it's easy to neglect the thing that you got to do in order to get the results that you want. It's easy. So you got to think about it, right? If success is easy and all you have to do is just do it, then why don't you just do it? If all you have to do is post, then why don't you just post? If all you have to do is show up, then why don't you just show up? Right? You're sabotaging yourself. You are the thing that's getting in your way. Ain't nobody else hating on you, and they're hating, they're this and they're that, or they talking about you, they're blackballing you, and all of that getting in the way. That's not getting in the way. You are getting in your own way. So you got to move you out the way so that you can do the things that you want to do the things that you say that you want to do. Right? Right? So let me see. Yes, it's easy to neglect. That was a good read. Procrastination is another thing, right? Procrastination is another thing. And to me, a lot of people use the word perfection and they throw that around like, oh, I want it to be perfect. I want to do this perfectly. Forget that word. Forget that word. Eliminate it from out of your vocabulary for right now. right? Eliminate that out of your vocabulary for right now, because that all that's doing is giving you an excuse to procrastinate. It's giving you an excuse. It's giving you an excuse not to put the thing out. It's giving you an excuse not to post. It's giving you an excuse not to sell the thing. It's giving you an excuse not to launch. It's giving you excuses. And we want to eliminate excuses. 2024 is about no excuses. No excuses for 2024. My problem isn't discipline. It's finding the things I need to get started with my goals. So what things do you need to get started, Miss Tori? What things do you need to get started? Stephanie said I had to learn how to not take a break when things needed to be done. I do that too, Stephanie. I do it too. As a single mom who still works full time plus my biz, I found I was being lazy and it was causing procrastination. Had to find a balance. And I do the same thing. I know everybody does this. And you see the little memes and things like that. And it says, I got so much to do. And then you end up doing nothing, right? I have so much to do and I'm doing nothing, instead of doing one of the things or some of the things that you could be doing and knock that off the list, right? I have so much to do, but I'm doing nothing. So we got to make sure that when we are doing what we need to do, that we are changing that. We know, we obviously we are aware of what we're doing, right? It's not like you don't know that you're doing it. You are fully aware of doing it. And so if you're fully aware that you're doing it, you know that you could change it, right? Because you could change anything, right? You could change anything, but the way that you're going to change it is like what I said in my reel. You have to change the way you think about it. You got to change the way you start moving around that situation or that opportunity or that thing that has to get done. You got to start changing the way that you think. That mindset has got to change. Those habits have got to change. Because if you continue to keep on doing the same thing, you're going to keep on getting the same results. Yes, you're going to keep on getting the same results. So you know when you're doing it. So you got to let me make the conscious decision to change this habit, or change this. I was going to say pattern. To change this pattern, change this habit. Let me make a conscious decision to change that. Right? Because I know I'm fully aware when I'm doing it. I'm fully aware that I shouldn't be watching a whole season worth of episode of a show while I'm doing nothing. Right? I'm fully aware of that. So what I can do is I can get up and I can go do what I got to do. I can still maybe listen to it. I can still do my work while watching it or something, so that I can still feel like, okay, I don't feel like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. You can still do it, but you got to still do the things that need to get done as well. Let me see. Like where to find certain products and things. Okay. So if you need to find certain products and things, what are we speaking of? Like, do you take a long time shopping for supplies? Is that what you're saying, Tori? I've been doing better this week with no scrolling as much. I've seen a difference. Yes, indeed. If you put your phone away, let me tell you, initially when you put your phone away, you think you're going to miss it, right? Because your hand is so used to reaching for it when you're doing something that requires you to do that doesn't require movement. I noticed that with myself. Like if I'm on a computer and I'm waiting for something, I reach for my phone and I'm scrolling. If I'm making a product and I gotta wait for the product to do something, I'm reaching for my phone, right? Because when we're not doing something, that's our habit. We're automatically reaching for it. But once you put it away after the first 5-10 minutes, you're used to not having it, and you're like, just go on ahead and get into the zone and doing what you got to do, right? I noticed that with myself because I'm really busy. Like I feel like I gotta multitask on everything, and girl, I don't. But it's just me feeling like I need to feel like I'm doing something. I need to feel busy, right? And so we got into the habit, because everything is moving so fast in our world. We got into the habit of, we always got to be doing something. Something's always got to be moving. I've always got to be engaging myself with something, whether that's mindless scrolling, celebrity gossip, anything, right? We're always doing that. And so once you put your phone away 5-10 minutes, you get into your zone, you forget about your phone, and you don't come back to your phone like hours later, and you like, it felt different. It feels so different, right? You get more accomplished. You can do more. You're more focused, right? You're not all over the place. You're not a scatterbrain. You're like focused and hone in on what you got to do. And it feels different. It feels better. It feels better. right? Naomi said yes, yes, and yes. And it just frustrates me. Got you. Let me see. I did that last night. I felt so guilty watching things that had no purpose but entertainment. I got up last night and got some things done, and I felt so good after. Yes, definitely. Definitely. That's so me. I reach for my phone during my downtime. And there's nothing, okay, so let's say this too, let me add, there's nothing wrong with reaching for your phone if you have, like LaRasha said, if you have downtime, there's nothing wrong with that. But how can you use that so that you can make money off of that? So if I'm going to reach for my phone, I could be creating reels, I could be creating content, I could be looking through my camera roll and seeing what I could use, I could be splicing up and editing some videos, I can be scheduling out some posts, I can be doing all of that, all of those things while I'm on my downtime, because now it's still productive. I'm not just scrolling through anybody's page. I'm not just scrolling to check out all the gossip YouTube videos or doing whatever, right? I'm not sending texts out to people that, are not helping me do anything. And I'm just gossiping with these people on my text messages and all this other stuff. As long as if you can figure out something productive to be doing with your phone, it's okay to have your phone on your downtime, right? Because you can still be utilizing it. It still can be a tool for you, right? Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. So Tori, if you need help finding things, like what type of things do you need help with? Are you searching? This is a problem that I used to have. And probably everybody in this room has this problem. Like, you're searching for something, but then you go into all these different places, all these other suppliers to see which one has it cheaper, which one shipping is cheaper. And then that takes you kind of all day trying to find out which one you're going to use. You're calculating everything. You're seeing what your total adds up to here and here, how long this is going to take. And that ends up taking all day. It does take up all day. So if you know that you are going to be doing something like that, I would suggest that you take a day to do your inventory, or you take a day to, I mean, not do your inventory, but take orders your supplies. I would say that you take a day to do something like that, so that you, or give yourself a cutoff time. I'm only going to give myself an hour to order my supplies, or I'm only going to give myself 30 minutes to order my supplies. After that, then you're done. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to make the decision quicker. A lot of us do not make quick decisions. And so I'm not saying make quick rash decisions, but we have to make decisions quicker. A lot of the times we're just not making decisions because it feels better to take all the time in the world and say we're not ready. When you already know what you want your decision to be, you already know what the answer is, and you just go on ahead and waste time, right? We're going to make decisions quicker, but we're going to make better decisions quicker, right? We're not going to take forever, because a lot of the times, like I said, we already know what we want. We already know what the answer is, right? Let me know if it's you. Let me know if it's you, because I know I do it. I'm like, let me check Wholesale Supplies Plus. Let me see how much this is going to cost. Let me check the Sopa's Choice. Let me see how much this is going to cost. Let me go on over here and let me see how much this is going to cost. Oh, let me check all my shipping. Okay, shipping is here. This is this. This is free shipping, which is not really free shipping, but this is free shipping. Da 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 da. Okay, so, the battery. Listen. Okay, so I totally understand, because I do it myself. And I'm always looking for a better deal. Always looking for a better deal. But if you do need help when ordering something, I don't have a vendors list. I don't have anything like that, but sometimes I can lead you into the direction of a better price. But a lot of the times, better pricing is based on where you are and where the company is, right? Because the shipping may take a big bulk of what it costs, right? And so what you can do is order somewhere closer, and then your shipping to be cheaper. A lot of the times I order locally, which is not really locally because I live in the woods. So any supplier is 2 hours or more away from me. And I will just go. If I know the gas is going to be cheaper than the shipping, I'm gonna go. Yes, I am spending 2 hours, 4 hours going to the, well, it's 4 hours, 2 hours going, 2 hours coming. But I am also I'm using my time wisely. So I'm able to go into the store. I'm able to see what I need to see, touch what I need to touch, those type of things. And then I also listen to audiobooks while I'm in the car. So I'm feeding my mind as I'm going. I'm not just listening to music or whatever. I'm listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to a podcast. I'm watching a video on something that I want to, about somebody's business or something like that, just because I want to be educated. And on my trips, that's what I prefer to listen to. That's what I prefer to listen to. Let me see. In the beginning, I kept a spreadsheet of vendors and their prices with everything, shipping, how long it takes to ship, and that helped me. Yeah, it does, definitely does. Good morning, Trina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna be right back because y'all know me. I done said I'm gonna do better with this battery, and the battery is low. It's not gonna happen after this moment here. We never gonna have a low battery again. If I have another low battery, somebody could give me a fine or whatever, and it's not gonna happen again. But we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk more about discipline. I am about to play my theme song, y'all. Play my theme music.
Welcome to the show. Right in the morning with Nikkie. In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Okay, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Listen, y'all can find me if I think I'm crooked. If my battery dies again, do I look crooked to y'all? If my battery dies again, y'all can find me. Y'all can find me. All right. So back to discipline. One of the things that I want to share is going to be is Jim Rohn heavy today, because Jim Rohn is great on discipline. So he says the formula for success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. A few simple disciplines practiced every day. It's not saying that only the chosen few are successful. It's not saying the people that are born with it are successful. It's not saying only the talented are successful. It's saying the formula for success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. So if a few simple disciplines practiced every day can help you to be successful, then what's the problem? What's the problem? Does anybody see a problem with that? Let me know in the chat. And I do look a little crooked here, but maybe I'm not. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, that looks straight. Let me know. If it only takes a few simple disciplines practiced every day to be successful, then why can't you do it? Let me know in the chat. Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? Again, it's not saying that only the people that are born with it can be successful. It's not saying the people that are born rich can be successful. It's not saying the people who are talented are the only people that can be successful. It's not saying any of that. It's saying if you practice a few simple disciplines daily, you will be able to be successful, period. And that's why success is easy, and so is neglect. Right? Because success is easy if you do it. If you are disciplined, you can be successful. If you neglect the things that have to be done in your business or neglect the things that have to be done in your personal life, of course, you're going to fail in that particular area because you are neglecting the things that need to be paid attention to. Yes, 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 and yes. Let me know if y'all with me. Let me know if you with me. A few simple adds up and is easier to sustain and meet goals. It will lead to bigger goals. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said inconsistency. Yes. Yes. And that inconsistency also goes with the motivation because sometimes you're motivated to do it and sometimes you're not motivated. And that's where discipline comes in. Because when you're not motivated, you want to make sure that you're disciplined to do it because even when you don't feel like doing it and the job still has to get done, you are disciplined enough to get the job done. Yes, you are still disciplined to get the job done. And I know discipline for many is their Achilles heel, but we are going to be working on that. We're going to be working on that. So if you guys have not yet joined the community, I would like to invite you on over to join the community. Yes, everybody, please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up. How many likes do we have? How many likes do we have? The community, join the community. It is free. Bubble Babes, Babez University. Join the community. I have a video up there. I am going to keep you guys motivated. I'm going to keep you guys inspired. I am going to try to keep you guys on track because I only can do what I can do on my end. The rest is up to you. The most important part is yours, right? The most important part is yours. So make sure that you go on over, sign up, and join the community. What else? What else? What else? Let me see what else I have here. So Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." What are you repeatedly doing? Are you scrolling? Are you gossiping? Are you neglecting your business? Are you posting about your business? Are you showing up for your business? Are you not showing up for your business? Are you being fearful? Are you not accepting challenges? Are you delaying your success? Are you delaying anything? Right? We are what we repeatedly do. So, what is it that you repeatedly do? Right? All right. See you, Melissa. Have a good day. Have a good day and have fun at Pilates. Right? So we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is an act. It's not an act. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. Right? Excellence is not an act, but a habit. So it's something that you can, if you keep on practicing it, you can be excellent at whatever that thing is. I like to say everything is learnable. If you don't know how to do something, there's always a resource for you to figure out something. If you don't know how to do something, there's a book, there's a video, there's a podcast, there's a class, you could go take a course, right? If you don't know how to do something, everything is learnable, but you got to make sure that you are willing to do what it takes in order for you to get the knowledge and the information and the expertise and the experience that you need. You have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to do the work. As I always say, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to come and swoop you up and say, hey, let me take this business off your hands and work this thing for you and give you all the money. And I'm going to just do all the work because I see you struggling. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's coming to save the day. Nobody is trying to do that for you. So you want to make sure that you do whatever it takes for you to get the information that you need. Every single thing. I don't care if you're looking at somebody else's success and you're saying, oh, wow, that's great for them, but it just won't happen for me. It can happen for you. You just have to be disciplined. It can just happen for you. You just have to make sure you have the right people in your corner. It can just happen for you. You have to make sure you are doing the things that you need to do that is going to move your needle forward. You need to make sure that you are taking the next right step. You may not know what the whole picture is going to look like, but all you need to know is I just need the next right step. And for me, the next right step may be reading a book about budgeting. The next right step might be about me just being consistent with my posting. Maybe I say I'm gonna post 2 times a day, right? And that's going to be consistent for me. And that may be the next right step for me. And then I'll figure out what more things do I need to post. What kind of things do I need to post? Maybe then I'll start researching other things and seeing how people are posting and see how the algorithm is working, right? All you have to do is know how to do the next right thing. The next right thing is going to lead you to the purpose. The next right thing is going to lead you to the goal, right? But it's little, small, simple steps that you do every single day that is going to help you to hit the mark, right? Small little things, small, consistent things, small disciplines daily are the things that are going to move the needle forward. How many of you guys agree with me? Put agree in the chat. If you agree with me, put agree in the chat. Put agree in the chat. So, like I said, Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, it is a habit. It is a habit. And if you've been rocking with me, y'all know one book that I suggest for everybody to read and to implement is Atomic Habits. Why do I suggest Atomic Habits? And that's by James Clear. Why do I suggest Atomic Habits? You can also listen to that on YouTube. You can listen to it on Audible. However you like to consume information. If you like to touch the pages, want to highlight things, you may want to get the physical book. If you are good with audio, because maybe you're driving to work, maybe you're doing work and you can listen to the book and do the work, then go on ahead and get the Audible or listen to it on YouTube. But 1%, I say this every time, 1%, you do 1% daily, and that's going to add up, right? I can't change my whole habit right now, right? I can't eliminate everything right now, but what I can do is one small percent. I could commit to 1%. If I could commit to 1% every day, looking at it 5-7% better, because I'm doing 1% daily, and at the end of the week, I'm doing better, right? So it's better than you having zero, right? It's better than you having zero. So if I say my goal is to make a sale daily, make a sale daily, and I know that me posting on social media or me sending out an email is going to get the sales for me, because it's proven that that happens for my business. Then I'm going to take that 1% and I'm going to communicate with my audience. I'm going to take that 1% and I'm going to communicate with my audience every day, as opposed to talking to them every week, every 2 weeks, every month, or not talking to them at all, right? So if I know that that's what I want to do, I'm just going to take one little step, right? I'm not going to try to eliminate, if I'm trying to eat differently or eat better, I'm not going to eliminate everything, because that's just going to make you revert. I'm not going to try to change every single thing. I'm going to change one little thing. And every day I'm going to just make sure that I do this one little thing every day, right? I'm not going to eat. You may not want to cut out sugar 100%, right? Because you still maybe want to put sugar in your coffee. Well, I'm not going to snack during the day and have like sugary drinks. Maybe I'm going to eliminate soda out of my daily activity, or I'm going to stop eating candy, whatever that thing is, and I'm going to do that every single day until I'm comfortable with that, and I'll add something else on, right? But if we could do 1% every single day, then we are doing way better than doing nothing at all, right? So the book is Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits. So it says success is a habit. A habit is a routine of behavior that is repeated regularly, which means you can create your success, which means you can create it as long as you are willing to change the habits that are going to help you. Again, read the book Atomic Habits. Read the book Atomic Habits. The power of habits. Small daily habits accumulate over time to create significant results. It's not, everybody, we get excited with the big results. We get excited with like, oh, I'm doing everything. I'm going to do all of this. We do that with the resolutions, right? I'm going to be working out. I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to do this. I want to do that. And you get so excited, and then that excitement dies down. So if we take it in bite-sized chunks, it'll make it easier for us to commit to the thing, because it's not so big. It doesn't look like it's so far away. It looks like it's closer. I can do something every day. Let's say I hate working out, but I could put on these weights on my ankles, and I could walk through the office. I could park my car in the back of the parking lot, and then I can get a little exercise in. I can walk two times the length of the parking lot. I can do that before I go into work. Like, it's just a small thing. I'm not going to go to the gym and commit myself to an hour, but I can do this. I can implement this smallest step into doing what I'm doing, and then I can add on to that. Right? But we got to create those patterns, and we got to create those habits. Let me see. My 14-year-old son told me, Mom, you got a lot of goals. Come on, 14-year-old son. Take 2 or 3 of those and work on those. That's overwhelming. You can't do all of those at once, mom. You got a very smart child. You have a very smart child, right? Because you're going to look at them and be overwhelmed. And when you look at them and be overwhelmed, guess what you're going to do? Nothing. Nothing. So he is absolutely right. So what we want to do is we want to silence these old habits that are not serving us, these old habits that are not going to help us grow, these old habits that are holding us back. We want to start releasing those things and we want to start implementing new habits, right? We want to start implementing new habits. Let's make that part of our daily life. Let's make that part of our routine, as opposed to holding on to these old toxic habits that are not serving us, that are not doing anything for us, that are not benefiting us. Let's get rid of those things and let's start implementing new things, right? And in Atomic Habits, it shows you about the habit loops, right? So we have the cue, which is a trigger, and you have the routine of the habit that you're going to do, and you have a reward. How are you going to reward yourself, right? We say create the environment that you need in order for you to create the successful habit. If you know you want to work out, then make sure that your gym clothes is somewhere where you can see them. Make sure you work out with them. When I was working out in the morning, I made sure that I worked out in my pajamas, because again, I said to myself, if I have a time to change my clothes, I have time to change my mind, and I'm not going to change my mind. I woke up out of bed and I worked out in my pajamas, because I know me, and I didn't want to give myself time to do that. If you know that you're going to go to the gym after work, make sure that you take the route that's going directly to the gym. Make sure you put that in, in the GPS of your mind, that you're going to the gym. You got to stop there. You got to, whatever it is, but you got to make sure that you are putting yourself into the environment of, the things that you want to do. Right. So, you can use willpower. Our willpower is like a muscle, right? But it gets strengthened with use, but also your muscles get tired, right? So that's like working out really, really hard, and the next day your body is aching and it's sore and it's like difficult to move, right? And so you're moving slower, you're moving more sluggish, and it, depending on how you're looking at it, you're like, oh, that must have been a great workout. Or it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be working out for 3 days now because my body is sore. I don't know if I'm gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the way you looking at it. It's the way you looking at it. So you need more than just willpower. You need more than just motivation, because motivation is something that you're going to consistently need. So how are you going to stay motivated? Right? You're going to have to make sure that you're doing that. Have a great day, Stephanie. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us this morning. I have to get to a meeting. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You too. Building systems and environments is going to be something that is going to definitely benefit you. Why? Because it will reduce the need for you to have constant willpower, and you're always going to be more effective. Why? Because you're going to remove the temptations. Again, if you know that you have a problem, you have a sweet tooth, you want to maybe not buy those things, you want to not have those in the house. And even if you have them in the house because you got kids and they have snacks and they got all of that, make sure that it's not where you go to get your snacks. Make sure it's not where you have your things. Make sure that you eliminate that so that it's not going to be a temptation for you. Right? Make sure that you remove it so it's not a temptation for you. And this is how you're going to break a bad habit, right? By creating the environment so that you can have a positive, productive atmosphere for whatever that habit is that you want to create. Let me know if today was good for y'all. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Discipline is something I know we all struggle with. We all struggle with discipline. I can tell you for myself. I know. It's something that we all struggle with. So let me know if today was something that resonated with you. Let me know if you're going to let me know if you want to do anything different today. Let me know in the chat. Are you going to do anything different today? Put it in the chat. Yep, been better at doing things. I've also been giving myself some grace. Yep, give yourself some grace. Definitely. Yes, good topics. Thank you so much, Melody. And by grace, I mean sleep, girl. I feel my age kicking in, don't you though? Don't you though? I used to be able to work like days. Now I'm like 9 o'clock. I'm like, woo, I had enough. I'm tired. I'm tired. Very good. Have an amazing day, ladies. Thank you so much, Kay. You too. Is there anything that you're going to be doing differently today? Let me know in the chat. That is going to help you to be more productive. That is going to help you create the habit of success. That is going to be the small discipline that you do daily, or even just the small discipline that you're going to do today, because I'll remind you tomorrow, that is going to help you move the needle forward. Good morning, Chris Marie girl. How you doing? Environments. Yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. LaRasha said very good. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know if there's anything that you are going to be doing today that is going to be different, that is going to help you create the habit of success. Success, the habit of success. I have made small strides in doing different things. Got you, Miss Betty Rose. Got you, got you, got you. Make a small list of goals for this week and start working on them. Got you, Miss Melody. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Let me see. What are you going to be doing today? What's going to be the one thing that you're going to be doing today? I am going to Target. Hey, I'm going to Target, completing 2 things today. Not watching YouTube shorts. Okay. Well, if you're watching my YouTube shorts, then that's okay. No. If you're watching my YouTube shorts, you go ahead and watch all the YouTube you want. Let me see. What are you guys going to do? So while I'm waiting for you guys to let me know what you guys are going to do, if you are watching but you are not yet subscribed, I'm going to need y'all to subscribe. Please, I'm on the road to 100K. So I need y'all to go on ahead and subscribe. If this video was good for you, you think somebody else can benefit from it, please share the video with them. Also, make sure you turn on your notifications bell, because we go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for your daily cup of information and inspiration. If there's anything, any topics that you would like for us to talk about and cover, please let me know in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, please put in the chat replay gang in the chat. Also, if you are part of, we have our roadmap party, which is our vision board with the map, which is going to give you a plan to make sure that you hit all of your goals. If you are a part of the roadmap party, please make sure that you're checking your emails. Please make sure you join the Facebook group, and please make sure that you download the workbook, because the workbook needs to be done before the 21st. Why I want you to do your workbook before the 21st is because I want you to sit down with yourself and actually be clear and resonate with the things that you actually want, and not somebody else's goals, and not because you was inspired by somebody or somebody else's goals made you want what they had. You know what I'm saying? I want you to really sit down and think with yourself and see what it is that you actually want. So make sure that you check all of that in your emails. That's going to be there. If you're not part of the community, make sure you join the community. The community is Bubble Babes, BABEZ University. Click community, sign up, get you an account. It's free. Information is there. Videos are there. That is it. That is all. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me this morning. I know that you guys are busy. I know that you guys are at work and doing things and busy being moms and everything else and doing all of the things. And I appreciate the time that you are rocking with me in the morning. And I hope that there was something that I said that resonated with you for today, tomorrow, and forever. Also, if there's something that you think that somebody else can use, take the information and share it with them, because then you'll be teaching it back to yourself. With that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.